We're back.
Welcome back to Tell Me Something Good. I'm your host, Jackie.
And I'm Jelly.
And we are so excited to be back. I don't think I've been this excited ever in my whole entire life, actually.
Y'all, we've been going through it.
We've been going through it. We shot 4 episodes.
3, I think.
3 episodes.
And the footage, all of it got erased. So.
It got erased, and it was right after I claimed we were geniuses. We couldn't get the SD cards to work, and we got them to work, and we're like, oh my gosh, we're freaking geniuses. And then we realized we deleted all the footage.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We're starting fresh.
Yes, we had a little break. It wasn't intentional at all, but everything happens for a reason. We're learning.
Yeah, and it's just, I'm just excited to be here. And you know what? We're not even editing this.
Yeah.
It's going out how it comes out. That didn't sound right.
But we're going to be doing perspective of a woman. So we have some stories that we're going to read and some scenarios. And then we're going to give our input on that.
Yes.
And we're going to start with something good. So do you have something good? Tell me something good.
Something good is that in the past 2 weeks that we've been gone, I have been able to travel, and I went to Mexico twice. So that was really good. And it just feels good to be back. And it was just like some mental, I feel like I needed that time away. And now it feels great to be back. So that's something good.
How was Mexico? I feel like I haven't been in maybe like since I was 10.
It was, so the first time I went was to Tulum. I went for a weekend. Oh my gosh, I'm like, I want to go back.
Really?
They sell so I was looking at the houses that they have for sale over there.
The real estate agent in you.
I want to move there. I'm not kidding. I've been telling my whole family, let's buy a house there, rent it out when we're not there. Tulum, if you're thinking about anywhere to go to Tulum. It is so beautiful. Cancun was beautiful. Tulum is better. Don't cancel me, Cancun. But it's because Tulum has like...
I've heard that from multiple people.
It still has the Mexican, like...
Yes.
You see the taco stands, the food stands. It still has the culture behind it.
Yeah.
Cancun has it too, but it is more Americanized.
Tourist.
Mm-hmm. So that was great. And the second time I went was with my family, and it was really fun. Traveling with family is a lot, and maybe we'll talk about that at another time, because I could go on and on about that. But it was really fun, and it was good to be there. It was my grandma's 82nd birthday.
It's a blessing.
It is, and she's my only grandma. The only grandma I don't have any grandparents anymore, so it's just her. So it just feels extra special to hug her and kiss her. But yeah, it was great. We need to go. We always want to go everywhere. But yeah. So Jelly, tell me something good.
My something good is, okay, so I've come to realize that I am a plant serial killer.
You kill plants?
Not on purpose, but
okay.
I would estimate I've killed maybe 50 plants in my life.
Jelly.
I'm so serious. But I was telling my friend about it, and I was like, what if we start like a plant club? Like every month we're going to get a plant. Because my thing was, like, I downloaded apps to help me keep track of everything.
Yes.
And it was a waste of money. Like, I just can't. But I was like, I think, because one time Lowe's was having a sale, so I bought like 20 at once.
Girl, poor plants. You couldn't just take one.
They were on sale, and I love plants. But then I came to realize, like, you have to actually take care and love the plants, you know? So they would all die. I would water them too much or whatever. So, yeah, we're going to get a plant a month, and we're going to, like, learn about the plant and learn how to make it thrive. And then we'll get another plant once that one's good. Because I'm like, I want a lot of plants, but I need a little help.
I love that.
Get on track.
I love
being in my plant club.
I want to be in your plant club. What kind of plants? I better be legal. Let me find out, y'all over here. Oh my God. Let me find out. No, but I love that idea, and I know a lot of us will say, "I'm not a plant person. I just can't." But you're changing that. You're like, you know what? I'm not, but I will be. I love
plants, but I'm like, I feel like you got to put like love into things for them to thrive. You know, I was just so like, they would last like 2 months, and then I'll buy another one, and I'm like, no, like
plants are such a good metaphor for a lot of
Yes.
things. So it's so symbolic. You water it too much, you don't want to overdo it.
Yes. The sunlight, like some need sunlight, some don't need as much. And yeah, so I'm going to put in the work and hopefully.
Maybe we could have a guest next week and it'll be your plant. It won't keep up. You got to bring her next month and see how she's doing.
Yes, we will. And I do want to plant for here too. Like once we're going to rearrange stuff, once they're going to paint and everything. So I do want to plant just to have some greenery, and y'all can see my progress with the plant, I guess.
We're going to need updates of the plant because we want to make sure that you better not be buying a new plant every month. Bring the plant. We're going to name her.
Yes.
And she'll be our guest next week once you start your plant club. But I love that idea. I think I want to join. I want to get a plant. I have one plant, and it's my money plant. That's the only plant I've been able to keep alive. Other than
How long have it been alive?
4 years.
That's really good.
You only water them a few times, and if they die, like it's very easy to bring them back to life.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. But I love that, and maybe if you guys want to join, let's all start this
plant club.
Yeah, plant. I was gonna say money plant, not the money plant. Plant club. I love that. All right.
So we're gonna get into perspective of a woman.
And we have different topics. This is for the guys that watch, because we know guys are watching, and we mentioned that on the other episodes that are not coming out. So there was a statistic of how many guys or men watch the podcast, and we have a 50-50. 50% women, 50% men. And so this is kind of for the fellas that are watching to get y'all an idea of how we think. We're not saying the way that we think is the right way or the correct way or the only way. But it kind of gives you a little perspective. All right. In no specific order, Jelly, how do you feel about going through phones in a relationship?
I think that's a no for me.
No going through phones?
No.
Like he can't go through yours, you can't go through there?
I mean, yeah, they could. I feel like you need that trust, but I don't want a relationship where we feel the need to go through each other's phones.
Yes. I feel like we've all been there where we used to do it. Like, I remember going through that situation and the anxiety that you feel, even before, just the thought of going through somebody's phone, it's not worth it.
And if you feel the need to, there's probably something, like maybe you do need the proof of like they're doing something, but I feel like at that point, if you're questioning it, I don't know, sometimes you are in your head and it's nothing, but most of the time it's something.
I think it also is about going through their phone, like behind the right, like if I get a text from a male and I have like my boyfriend sees it, then I'm gonna be like, oh, like I'll show you. But it's about doing it behind each other, like, or let me go through your phone just out of nowhere.
Sleep or something.
Yes. So I have a story. Whenever in my past, I had an ex that would go through my phone when I was sleeping, and like he deleted people, and I never understood why until I went through his phone and I realized he was the one doing things, and that's why he felt the need. Because I would ask him why, like why. Did I do something for you to not trust me? He's like, no, I just felt like it. And then I found out he had things hiding in his phone. So I think if your boyfriend or girlfriend feels the need to go through your phone, it's a lot deeper than just going through a phone.
But being very secretive about phones is kind of where it's a little tricky.
Like if your partner's being secretive about their phone, leaving it in the car. If your man is leaving the phone in the car.
It's funny because they say when they put their phone face down, I mean, I'm like, I always do that. I don't know why, but I have it.
I do it
usually
too.
But I'm not hiding anything.
I think red flags though, if they don't bring the phone, if they put their phone on do not disturb when they're around you, if
changing like names to number, like changing to like Domino's Pizza when it's a girl.
Yeah, break up with him.
Yeah.
And now this is me being toxic. I was gonna say, if you do go through their phone, go on Snapchat, and you can see their friend, like add like their contact. And if it's a guy's name, it could be a girl's emoji, like a
I didn't even think of that.
I mean, I'm not saying I did it, but you can. But don't. And that was me being insecure in my past relationships. I remember that when I was in a relationship in the past that was like that. I went through his phone and he went through mine, and I went through his Snapchat, like the quick ad, and all of them were like client, and then it was like girls, pictures of girls. I'm like, so you telling me I'm not gonna go there? But yeah, and that's not healthy for you.
Yeah.
All right, so no. If you feel the need to go through the phone, maybe break up with him.
Yes.
Or her.
I would. 100%. We didn't even cheers.
Oh, we didn't cheers. I
forgot to cheers, y'all.
Like, I don't know how to move around.
Oh, yeah.
And guys, I'm drinking water. Don't judge. Cheers. I've literally never been happier to be sitting on this couch.
I know.
So the next thing is boyfriend having girlfriends.
You go first.
I feel that if they've been your friends for a while, obviously I'm not going to come in and tell you can't have them as your friends. And, if they've been your friends for a while, now, if we start dating and then you out of nowhere start having a little bestie,
yes.
I'm going to be a little like, but to me, like, I think it's okay to have friends. Yes, have friends. I have guy friends. And I think it's about boundaries. Now, if you're FaceTiming and calling each other every day and every night.
Yeah, there's something.
That would make me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I have a guy friend and he's married. But, yeah, like, we don't talk every day. Like, it's more like a couple times a month. Send a meme. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what it should be, because if they have a partner, you kind of got to respect that boundary. But, yeah, I think it is possible for a male and female to be friends.
Mm-hmm. I think it's just about having those boundaries and putting your significant other in there, like saying if just bringing your partner around, like don't just hang out without your partner. Then that will make it a little weird. Like if you're a guy and you have a friend that's a girl and you've had her as your friend for years, then bring her around your girlfriend. Make her feel comfortable about that. Like the longer if she's around both of you and realizes it really is just like brother sister type of thing, then it'll make us more comfortable with the situation. But I can see how it can be hard though.
Yeah.
But if you're FaceTiming each other, calling each other, and
if you've already crossed that boundary, I think, because sometimes people will cross their boundary and still be like, we're friends. To me, I don't know if I would let my man be friends with somebody.
Yeah, I would not like that either. I feel like, and I'd rather not, if I know of it, oh no.
Yeah. But I would want to know.
Me too. I would want to know too.
But yeah, I'm like.
Because I don't have any guy friends like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now you got me over here thinking. I'm going to get mad after this podcast. I'm just kidding. All right. So, I think friends are okay. New friends, I would be a little bit questionable about a new friend if y'all were super close. Like if out of nowhere you have a friend that y'all are besties.
Yeah.
Why? I'm your bestie now, honey. You don't need anymore.
Exactly.
So, guys, just y'all know that, right?
Yeah. And I think it depends on the female also, but I think for the most part, women would agree.
Yes. Your boyfriend telling you what you can and cannot wear. Jelly, that skirt is too short. I'm going to need you to go change.
I'm like, what would I think?
I guess, well, not everyone knows, like, time and place sometimes, but no, do not tell me what to wear. Okay. I think it's the way that people say it sometimes. Like, if you're coming at me saying, oh, no, you cannot wear that. You don't even think we're leaving the house like that.
Yeah.
bye, number one.
Yeah.
But I think it's like, okay, let's say, hey, we're actually going to somewhere that is a lot more like we're going on a family dinner. We're all like kind of and I know a time and place.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like I've with time and age, you know, but I don't think I would ever be in a position where a man would tell me what to wear. Like I think I'm well aware.
Yeah.
now, but or what if he says, "Oh, you're going out like that. You need to dress up a little bit more." I'd be like, and you felt so
I'd be like,
cute.
is he looking out for me, or it depends with the intent behind it.
Yeah.
Like if he's like, "You're my girl," like I don't want you to dress like that. I don't know. I'm still kind of like,
I don't know. Okay. Think about if we were telling our man. Have I said that to somebody before? Like, "Oh, you're gonna go out like that."
I don't think I have.
I don't think I might be like.
But it's the difference because they don't dress like. I feel like we have more of a like things to show
Or for example, because I think we're putting ourselves. So let's say we have a friend, and she comes up to us. She's like, "Oh yeah, I can't wear shirts because they show cleavage. Like I want to, but my man doesn't let me."
Yeah, no, I would think she's in the wrong relationship.
Yeah.
You know, like it's kind of.
Like why are you listening to him?
Yeah, I would be like, you need to find somebody who's okay with it, I guess.
Yeah, I think.
I think some men do like their women to dress modestly. But I don't know. It depends, on the situation. Like if we're on vacation and I want to wear, I don't know.
I don't know. That is a different. I guess it all comes from the way they say it to why they're telling you that. If it's because you don't want other people to see me like men, then it's just obviously we have deeper issues. Why are you think I'm gonna leave you for a random man that looks at me, you know? But if you're a guy, okay, so what would you tell if you're a guy? I guess if you're telling your girl what to wear, ask yourself what are you trying to get at it? Are you there for the right intentions? Like I just don't want I don't want like you to look at going like that or.
That's all. Yeah, it's hard because I feel like a lot of men are like that. Like they tell their girl what to wear, but they're following like half naked women. Like, you know.
Mm-hmm. Like they want you. If you want your girl covered up, yet you follow all these naked women. Oh, that's the next topic. Guys that follow like the Instagram baddies.
Like, would you be okay with that?
So the only way I would be okay with my man following IG baddies is if he already followed them and maybe he hasn't realized that he still follows. You know, there's people that you follow that you don't. But if he's interacting with all their pictures, like, why?
Or I think if that's all they follow, like that's the red flag.
Oh, that is.
Because you got to think of what's on their feed. Like they're just seeing naked women and, you know, and then you're going to be compared to them.
And you really have to follow that when you could just literally look it up anytime you want without having, you know?
Yeah.
Then, I don't know. If that's all you follow, and we see that as women, we will see, and it'll be like the first few people that show up too. And it's a turn off.
Yeah. I feel like you can tell a lot of people by who they follow.
Mm-hmm.
Like who's on their feed and stuff.
Yeah. But, following baddies, Instagram baddies.
That's a no for me.
Mm-hmm. Are we toxic? Are we jealous? No, I think everything is about boundaries, and I think if maybe like I said, maybe the man hasn't realized that he still follows these people because when somebody posts, I'm like, dang, I still follow this person. Like I don't even know who they are anymore. I followed them years ago, and if they're constantly like liking pictures of girls in bikinis, then it can make you feel a little like why. All right, but that goes back to the telling your girl what to wear.
Yeah, you
can tell me what to wear. If you're buying my outfit every day and you have it laid out on the bed, telling me, here, honey, wear this today. Okay.
They would probably have you in a turtleneck.
Oh, my God. But only if I like the outfit.
Yes.
All
Oh,
right.
shit.
Let me see. How do we feel about our man going to the club with his buddies?
No.
No. I don't like it either.
That's why I'm like, am I an old lady? 'Cause I'm like,
Are we toxic? We realize the whole. Are we jealous? No, I think number one, I want to know, why do you feel the need to go to the club?
Yeah.
And also who your friends are. It matters a lot. If your friends are single and they're wanting to wild out, why are you wanting to do the same thing?
And I feel like that's what people do at the club. They're wilding out, because I did at one point.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, do something, like y'all can go golfing or something, like.
And even going to like a bar, like a low key bar,
Yeah.
go do that. You know, if it's about hanging out with your buddies and you're not there for the women,
Yeah, because the club is a lot of twerking and.
twerking going on.
Yeah. No.
Club. Yeah. Unless we might go together. And clubbing is fun with the right crowd. You know, like.
Yeah, especially if you're out of town and it's just,
Yes.
you know, something like that. But.
Okay. Do you want to do Reddit story
Yes.
times? So let me see if I have any other. While you do that, I'm going to tell you real quick about a book that I started reading, and I highly recommend it. It's called Worthy by Jamie. I don't know the last name, but I'll post it in the description. It is an amazing book. If you're looking for a great read, something that just, it's not boring. It's a good inspirational, motivational book. And I just started it, can't put it down, and I recommend everyone read it.
Okay, so I have 2 Reddit stories. Am I the asshole for not wanting to buy my wife a $5,000 bag? I, 37 male, have a wife, 37 female. Her birthday is next week of April, and I asked her what gift she would like. I usually have no problem buying the stuff. We have a decent amount of fun money after expenses, but this time she showed me she wanted a handbag for almost $5,000. I asked her if she was being serious, and she was dead serious. We're not exactly rich, but we make close to like $500,000 together.
That's pretty good.
I told her the bag was pretty expensive, and asked her if she minded choosing something else. She seemed kind of mad, and she went on and chose something else for like $2,000 to $3,000, which I didn't mind doing. After she left the room, though, she called me a cheapo and is giving me the cold shoulder. Even if even if I made $1 billion a year, I think that a $5,000 bag is just kind of ridiculous. But I do feel as if she may be right as well. So I'm asking, am I the asshole?
What do you drive? That's what I'm going to ask him.
Okay, so yes or no?
I think a $5,000 bag does seem outrageous, but he already spent $3,000. What's the other?
Yeah.
Just go ahead and buy the. If
And
you can,
$500,000 is a lot. Like, to me, that's rich.
and if she's never asked for something like that,
Yeah.
and she's asking for it this time, then again, I don't think anyone's entitled to a $5,000
Yeah.
bag. I don't think it's ever that serious for a bag.
Yeah, it's really not.
But at the end of the day, I mean, I don't think he's an asshole. I think that if you're going to spend $3,000 on a gift, that's already a lot of money.
Yeah.
Then just, what's another 2? No, actually, I'm just siding with the girl because she called him a cheapo, and I think that's funny. But that girl also don't need to give him his wife doesn't need to give him a cold shoulder.
Yeah,
that.
I agree. But I do feel like buy the bag. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and they all make, I mean, I don't know their financials, but
And he said she's never asked for this.
yeah.
Come on. Just do it. And he said, so to him, it wasn't even the fact that it was spending the $5,000. It was that it was towards a bag.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I saw it. He's like, oh yeah, I'll spend the $5,000, but not towards a bag.
Yeah.
So what will you spend it towards? You know,
that might be something that she's always wanted, or and if it's not something on the regular, I don't think it's nothing bad to like spoil every now and then. Like life is too short.
Yeah. To me, if you already spent the 3, spend the 5.
Yeah, because she could have something she loves besides something she likes.
Yeah. I am with her on this one. I like her.
Let me see if there's any comments. There's a comment. It says, you guys make $500K yearly. That's $42K every single month before taxes. $5K for a birthday gift is 1% of your yearly income. Just get her the bag and be grateful you're in a very fortunate position to do so.
Period. I love that.
Yes, 1% of your yearly income.
And he said, together we make this.
Yeah.
So how do we not know she makes the bread?
Yeah.
And he makes some. Somebody's here. Oh. No, you're fine. I got scared for a second.
But like,
wait, what were you saying about? You said you'll spend it on other people, but
no, I was saying like I'm like that about money. Like on some things I'll be like, yeah, sure, and other things I'm like, you know, it's just like things. Like I guess for him, the bag is just
it's not important to him.
Yeah, exactly.
But why does it need to be important to him when it's for her?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, just get the bag if it's gonna make her happy.
Yeah, get your bag up and get her the bag.
Exactly. Okay, one more. I, 18 male, am uncomfortable with my girlfriend, 18 female, posts on Instagram. Need some insight. My girlfriend has an incredible body and, well, I believe she loves showing it off. Before our relationship, she says she was a bit of a snap whore, but didn't send any full nudes. Now she has posted some pictures on her Visco that I was super uncomfortable with because they were the same ones she sent to me. Nothing crazy. And I said it made me uncomfortable and she deleted them. Now she recently went on vacation and posted some bikini/ass pics, despite us having a conversation that led to an argument that this makes me uncomfortable. Now there are dudes in her comment section, which she said she used to be friends with, which also is annoying as fuck. Just wanted to know what you guys' opinions were if I needed to loosen up and not worry about this so much.
As a former 18-year-old with I had a pretty good body. Show your body. If you're 18, she's of age. Like to me, why? Like if you, I don't know. I just feel like she's young. She's having fun. Don't censor yourself. Also, there is but at the same time,
but I feel like when we show our bot, are we really doing it for us or are we doing it for other people?
When you show your body, I think you do it to show off what you have. Yeah. Like in a way, I don't know.
So that's why I'm like, is it like,
what are her intentions behind it?
And most of the time, if you're showing your body, you want to show off your body,
And if people are commenting on it, I mean, she did take off what he was uncomfortable with, But I think at that age of 18, you feel like a sort of freedom. You're 18 at that point. You're not in school.
And I feel like your body's banging back then. Like,
yes, like that's the time. 18, 19, 20, 21. That's your prime, honey. And I feel back then I used to post like bikini photos on Instagram. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I look good. Yeah. I want people to see that I've been working at the gym. Like, so you do, I guess you kind of do want to show off that you're like, hey, look, I've been going to the gym and I want to, I want to show off my body because this is what I got, Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, I can see why he's uncomfortable because people are commenting on it, Guys are commenting on it. Guys that she knew or knows. Yeah. And I guess it's about letting people know, like, I do have a boyfriend.
Yeah, I think it's like maybe that's his boundary. That's why I'm like, I think it's if that's what she likes and he doesn't, I don't know how they would compromise on it.
And I'm trying to think if I had a friend in that age who was like a baddie, I would probably be like, girl, you're 18, break up with him.
Yeah.
That's probably what I would say.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I kind of feel like we're siding with the girls.
I know. That's what I was like. I'm trying to think of a. Well, this is a woman's perspective.
Yeah, this is our perspective. That's true. And if you're going to date a baddie, you have to handle the consequences of being with one. Men are going to hit on her. Men are going to constantly look at her. But also, if she's giving you your place, like, this is my man, like letting people know I have a man, then just get used to it, honey.
Yeah. There's an edit on here I can read. It says, edit, thanks everyone for the feedback. I just got home from school and didn't realize how many people have responded. I like to add that when I went on vacation a month ago, I took lots of pics and I'm pretty jacked, so I sent them to her and she said don't post the shirtless ones, so I didn't. Also, it's hard to just move on like you guys say because we're both each other's first everything.
Oh, that changes things. Okay.
Yeah, so she's being a little...
That changes things.
Yeah.
Nope, it works both ways, honey. You want me, I can't... You're telling him not to post? Then respect his.
Yeah, if that makes you uncomfortable, then he has the right to be uncomfortable too.
Yeah, that change it up. Mm-hmm. What are people saying?
One person says you have decided for yourself what you think is acceptable and what are deal breakers. On the surface, it seems you are not going to be comfortable with a woman who wants to flaunt her bikini body on social media. So maybe you should look for a more modest woman who doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that's what I said. Like, you kind of got to align on your views of stuff like that.
But if what if she only told him that because he was already telling her that? You know, like, you don't want me to post this, so don't post yours either.
Yeah.
You never know. But I just think that, yeah, the views are just different in this situation, and y'all just need to find a partner.
And I think, too, at that age, I feel like at least I was more about free, like being free the nip, like just more like, I don't know. And now I feel like I'm just more, I don't know. I feel like I'm secure with myself, and I just, I feel like I don't want to, you know, I don't know how to explain it.
No, I know.
Like the older I get, I'm okay with being more modest, or, you know, every now and then I do want to, you know, wear something cute or whatever, but I feel like back then at that age, kind of, I wanted more attention.
And you're more, you want to show that, like, I'm young, I'm fun. I literally have a picture on my Instagram of my best friend, Lexi, flashing her boobs. But we put a little emoji so you can't see. And we have it free the nipple. I could never do that now. I'm like, I can't believe
I'm pretty sure, yeah, like on Snapchat or something. Like, I was more just, I don't know.
Yeah, and that's at that age, you're becoming more of an adult. So you're kind of learning just about yourself. You want to, that's when I was the most confident. Yeah, to go back to the Reddit, I just don't think that relationship is going to work.
But it's hard because he said that they're each other's first. So I'm like, if y'all can find a middle ground, and I guess somebody will have to compromise or just agree to y'all both not post those kind of pictures, I think would be the best solution.
And just be happy.
Yeah.
If you can say, hey, I won't post them, and I'm still happy with my man and we're good, and that's the only issue, make it work then. But
yeah,
I don't know. I just feel like you're young. There's so much more out there.
Yeah, I feel like if that's something I could tell my younger self, is to, like, just not to date at that age. Like, figure yourself out first, you know, and then.
Do you have any stories where something like that happened when you were younger and in a relationship?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, somebody told me not to wear something or not to post. Yeah.
I feel like I had a situation, you're going to think I dated assholes. But a lot of times the story is about
The same person.
two people.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even about what I was wearing. That day, I was just hyper. You know when you have those hyper moments and you're just like laughing at everything?
Yeah.
Like I have those moments sometimes. And that day, I just happened to have had that moment where I was just like in a good mood and just being goofy and dumb. And my boyfriend at the time, he's like, "What's wrong with you?"
Oh my God.
And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Are you high?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Why are you acting like that?" And dude, that hurt my feelings. I'm like, "I'm just happy. Like, I'm sorry." And that literally hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, like, he was like, "Why are you doing that?" Like, and he wasn't even telling me what to do. He was judging the way that I was. And I was like, "Damn, I can't even be like
that happened
this."
to me in 7th grade.
Those
My
were
crush
worse.
said that to me.
What did he say?
He was pretty much like, I was just a happy, goofy girl. And he was just like, I don't know.
It hurt.
Yeah, it really does.
Somebody, I don't like whenever you're like having a good time and someone calls you out on something and it makes you feel, it just brings the mood down.
Yeah, like, don't rain on my parade.
Yeah, you could be laughing and they're just like, "Ooh, why do you laugh like that?" Or why do you, because I do. And my laugh changes, not my life, my laugh changes when I want it to change. It might sound like this today, it might sound different tomorrow. But yeah, I think we had a pretty good perspectives. I have missed recording.
Yeah, I have.
Well, we recorded on Sunday, but I feel like, okay, so that day we were hungover.
Yeah.
And the video, I'm pretty sure we had some good topics.
Yeah.
We just, our energies probably weren't that great. Mm-hmm. But it was still going to go up. And it's not.
We deleted the footage.
Yeah, but any hot topics that we have? We talked a little bit on the ride home about conspiracy theories. But we'll do that on another episode.
Yeah.
Because I feel like even the Ryan Garcia thing was a conspiracy. It is a conspiracy.
I forgot. I think we had talked about it a little bit on the last episode. Conspiracy, right?
Yeah, I think a little bit.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we want to do a conspiracy theories episode, like, and then like do a deep dive into, like, do research into different ones, because I believe in a lot of conspiracies.
Me too, and I get freaked out after looking like too deep into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we want to have a guest here that can talk to us about it. With like, our plan is to have a guest. It's just our shooting days haven't worked out. Because we were shooting on Friday. The only day that he can is on Sundays. But I think you guys would love it. Just the conspiracy. Because I feel like we could be there for 2 hours. We're going to need all the storage on the on the memory cards. But yeah, so if you have any conspiracy theories that you want us to talk about, just comment them down below. And
should we get into the HBO thing?
Yeah, I haven't watched it, but I want to hear about it.
So I'm sure a lot of y'all have seen it's called Quiet on Set, which is a documentary on Nickelodeon. Did you watch Nickelodeon?
Yes.
I'm sure everybody watched Nickelodeon, especially millennials. And but it's a really good documentary, you guys. I cried. Like, it just hurts. I feel like I had this connection to, like, Nickelodeon and The Amanda Show and Drake and Josh and all these shows. But it's just, like, the dark side of it. And seeing it as an adult, like, I was flabbergasted. I'm like, how did I watch these things as a kid and didn't realize how perverted and, like, dark it is?
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok. I haven't watched it, but I am going to watch it this weekend. And I saw on TikTok where they were talking about how some of those things that seem so innocent to the producer was just a way to, like, be nasty. Yeah. And that is sick.
And I don't want to give away too much, but disclaimer, I'm going to talk about it a little bit. But for example, it started with pretty much they discriminated against women, like the women writers and stuff. And it goes into that. And then it goes into, so did you watch The Amanda Show?
I want to say I did when I was younger, but I don't really.
Yeah.
I think I watched
That's
more
probably one of the first ones. And all that. Those two were kind of.
Yes. Much more. I was more like iCarly, Victorious.
Yeah, that was like later on. But there was a character on there called Penelope Taint.
I saw that.
Yeah. And pretty much the character was Amanda Bynes acting as this obsessed person that was obsessed with Amanda, like from the show. So in the show, like Penelope Taint would try to like get to Amanda, and you know she was like so obsessed with her. But pretty much, yeah, her name was based on.
Oh gosh.
I didn't even know what taint meant.
Me either.
And I'm like, I found out on TikTok that it was just something very perverted. And pretty much Dan Snyder's obsessed with feet and just weird stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure if you have TikTok, you've seen kind of clips on it, and you could just see how he made people uncomfortable.
Yes, like he would make people massage him all day. Like,
what a sicko.
But I am like, how did he get away with it for so long?
I don't know. I think, and the thing is, what I don't understand is the people who are now speaking up, not the kids, the ones that were adults that were on set with him.
Yeah.
And it's not to put the blame on them either, because it's not, but did they not pick up on these things? The adults, you know, that were on the set too.
Yeah, and they would, because they would say like things that he would say to them of like, oh my God. I think one time he made a woman, she was a writer, and she wrote like, I guess a script or like a concept. And he was like, go over there to the table and read it to me and act like you're being penetrated from the mouth. Like,
shut.
Like, and she had to be like moaning and telling like.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like it went like, go to HR, you know, like what?
Yeah, I feel like.
But he knew his power, I think, was a thing. Like they thought like Nickelodeon, like this is as big as it gets.
Well, I think there's a lot of situations where people don't speak out because of the power of the person that is doing it. And that is so sad, because that is the people that abuse their power. And that's exactly what they know is going to happen.
Yeah. And there was like multiple, I don't know how to censor our language, but just people who are creepy towards kids, you know, on the show. And y'all, it's really sad. I'm like, grab your tissues when you watch it, especially the Drake Bell part of what he had to go through and him talking about it. And it just, I feel like a lot about Hollywood is being exposed this year. Like,
I've seen that too.
Yeah. With like Diddy, with Nickelodeon, even Amanda Bynes, like it'll show you in the documentary how she used to be so full of life and just goofy. She's not the same person.
It makes me sad because I loved
her.
her. I still love her, and I hope, and I'm literally hoping that she can come out of it, whatever it is, you know, that she's going through. But my favorite, What a Girl Wants, all those.
Yeah.
I've watched that movie like 15,
She's the
20
man.
times. She's the man. I just watched that one not too long ago too, and she's just, you know, you look at pictures, and the saddest thing is when they show pictures of her 18, 19.
Yes, and it just switches like. So I'm like, what did they do to her? She reminds me of Britney. Like, it's just something that where you're like, because she was also in a conservatorship, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's just, they're like used for their money. And I was thinking, like, I wonder if this, because in the future they were saying influencer kids. Like, it's going to be in 20 years. Thing. Yeah.
That is sad. And it's crazy because we can see these people and be like, oh my gosh, when they were doing good, I want that life. I want that life. But you never truly know what they're going through.
I looked up to them so much as a kid. Like, I wanted to be them. Like, I would beg my parents, can we please move to California? Like, I want to be on Nickelodeon.
It's just dark. It's a dark world of entertainment that we are not even. And the thing is, we do know, actually, because Sound of Freedom, all these things that come out, it's true. What these people do and where these people, I'm 100% sure it's true.
Yeah.
I literally, I'm going to watch it, but I don't know if I should anymore.
To me, it's just very eye-opening. Like, I don't know, I had this connection to it. I feel like that with the Barbie movie just because it's like your childhood. And then, I don't know, it's just like this weird connection of, because then, like Drake, you know, that happened to him. I'm not going to go into details so y'all can watch it, but he still continues to go on Drake and Josh. And I'm like, dang, he was dealing with that the whole time. It's just so sad.
And we're at home watching it.
Yes.
He's creating like this entertainment for
Yeah.
us while he's going home and like going through so many things.
Yeah.
And it's sad. And I am glad they're speaking out about it. I'm glad. I hope something gets done about the situation because he's not even in jail. Dan is not in jail,
No.
is he?
And
the other guy too.
Brian Peck, I think, he already served his time, which wasn't long. And there was 2 other ones. I don't know what's up with them, but.
Well, I'm going to watch it, and I know I'm going to get mad and cry, but it's just a reality, and I think I did see that it is the year where a lot of things are coming out, and some people do say, well, I'd rather not know, but there's people who don't watch the news, who don't do this, which I understand, but at the same time, it's good to be aware and to understand that maybe you're not going through it, but people are going through these things. So how do you feel about people like watching the news and like being like shut off from what's going on? Because I know people that are like, oh, I don't even, like, I'll bring something up like this and I'll say, oh, I don't.
I wish I could be like that because I feel like you have more peace maybe. Because I feel like I did it, like, I kind of lost sleep over it. Like, I just felt, like, just very heavy about it. But then I'm like, it's good to know also.
Yeah, that is sad. And I hope there's justice for this. And I want to see Amanda Bynes back. And it's sad. But you just never, we look at these movies and we are like, oh my gosh, like, she was amazing. She's great. But then she's dealing with so much outside of this movie. So you never know what people are going through. We, a lot of times, probably want to be like them and have their status and have that. But a lot of stuff comes with a price.
I don't know. I feel like the higher you get, like in Hollywood and stuff, gets darker. I don't know. I just feel like a lot is being exposed this year, and it's making me.
It is a lot. Maybe we should get off social media. It is a lot. Whenever the Ryan Garcia thing was happening, I was in Mexico, and I could not stay off like what was going on. And maybe that is where sometimes you have to limit yourself to all that information that you take in. But it's just crazy to see someone expose something that no one talks about. Like famous people don't talk about it. But yeah, well, I'm gonna watch it, and if you guys watch it, let us know what y'all thought in the comments. Yeah, but it's sad. That's it, guys. What episode is this?
I don't know at this point.
I think it's 8. It's supposed to be like 11, but
oh my god,
I think it's 8 now. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being patient with us.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere if you thought we were. Because I was thinking, like, they probably think we were just like, well, to hell with the podcast.
No, we've been shooting. That's the thing. We've been recording, and we're here, and we post when we're here, so we have
and we're still here. Like, we probably have wasted, like, 7 hours in total with the filming and, like, putting it together.
More.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, it's probably been, like, 12 hours.
Yeah.
But we enjoy doing it. Like I said, when we finally got things to work and we're sitting in this couch, I was like, yes, finally. The moment we've all been waiting for. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. And we just are grateful that if you're still watching to this minute,
if you're still watching, make sure you hit the subscribe button because we need a little push.
Yeah.
We'll have our TikTok and Instagram down below. Make sure you go follow those, and we're gonna be more consistent. Yes. Well, we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, and I said we are gonna be geniuses after this year, right after I deleted everything. But we are, and we enjoy doing this, and we hope you guys enjoy listening to us just talk about everything. All right. Well, thank you again. We love you. Bye.
Bye.